That is good. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Yumni and welcome back to another Trader Joe's haul. This week we're going to do the same thing we did last week, where we do a three-course meal, and in each category we put 2 Trader Joe's items against each other. This week we got a lot of really good items, and I say we because again we have Dee Dee with me today. She's right there. So we are both going to be taste testing 2 items in each category, and we're going to put them against each other and determine who is the winner in each category. So here's my haul for today, and let's get into it. So first let's go by category. For the appetizer category, we first have the cheese bread. What do you call this? Brazilian style cheese bread. I don't think this is that new, but for me it is new because I haven't tried it yet. I do think it is relatively new in a sense that it came out this year. I could be wrong. So that's for contestant number 1 for the appetizer category. And then number 2, we have the breaded cheddar cheese curds. This looks really good. I don't think it comes with the sauce here, but we'll find out when we open it. So those are the 2 items in the appetizer category. And on to the main category, we have the chicken pot pie. And I think this is new because I have not seen this. It's the handheld chicken pot pies, and where there's mostly dark meat, chicken, vegetables, and a pastry crust. There's two pies in here. So that looks really good. That's contestant number 1 in the main category. And then contestant number 2 in the main category is the ready to bake beef shepherd's pie. That looks really good. I've actually been craving shepherd's pie, so I'm excited for this one. This one is definitely new because I have not seen this before. All right, so on to desserts. We have 2 really, really good contestants. So contestant number 1 is the maple leaf ice cream sandwiches. Now, I think this is new, probably, but what is not new is the cookies, because I know that they do sell the maple cookies separately. So I think the combination of ice cream and maple cookies is new. So that is contestant number 1. And then contestant number 2 in the dessert category is the what do you call this? I can't even read this. It says Brigadeiros fudgy bonbons with chocolate sprinkles. This is definitely new. I have not seen this before. I'm excited to try this one. And then we're doing things slightly different this week compared to last week. We have drinks. So I don't drink, so all the drinks that I'm going to get on my channel is going to be non-alcoholic, and Trader Joe's has a lot of really good non-alcoholic options for those who don't drink for whatever reason. And this week in the drinks category, we have the contestant number 1 is, let me read it, I can't read it upside down. Something spritzy, a sparkling festive beverage with grapefruit, cranberry, orange juice from concentrate, and aromatic bitter flavors. That's a zesty drink. And the contestant number 2 in the drinks category is the honey crisp apple juice. Oh, this is not sparkling. No, it is sparkling. So they're both sparkling. These 2 look really good. And that's it. That's all I have. All right, so let's get started. Wait, let me put the items, the frozen items in the fridge, the desserts in the fridge. I'll be back. All the items today I'm going to rate good, very good, or bad. A good item is an item that I would maybe not buy again in the future, but you know, it does the job in terms of what I'm looking for. A very good item is something that I would definitely buy again the next time I go to Trader Joe's. Always have, you know, to always have handy in my freezer or fridge, you know, all the time, because it's really good. And a bad item is something that I would never ever buy again, and I would not recommend anyone else buy it. And to be honest, I have not that many Trader Joe's items have ever been bad. There are a few that I could think of, because I can see one right there, which is the matcha latte, Jeju matcha latte, the 3-in-1 instant packet. That was horrible. But other than that, it's not that often I would find a, you know, bad item. But, you know, I'm going to maintain that category, because they're bound to, out of 10 items, there'd probably be one bad item. So that's my rating category. In the appetizer category, we have the cheese breads, the Brazilian style cheese breads. That's contestant number 1. And then contestant number 2 in the appetizer category is the breaded cheddar cheese curds. So let's start with the cheese breads, because I'm actually really excited about this one. So it's a cheese bread with tapioca flour and Parmesan cheese, and thin crisp exterior with a chewy cheesy center. I can't even read properly. There are 12 bits in here. And how much is this one? This is $4.99 for 12 pieces. Not bad. Let's see how it looks like when we open it. Oh no, conventional oven. Oh, you gotta put this in a conventional oven. Let's see. Okay, I gotta heat up the oven now, so I'll be back. All right. So I heated up the oven. I'm gonna take 2 pieces. Let's put 3 pieces in here. This is the size. As big as my eyes. They smell really good. They smell very Parmesan-y. This is, wait, hold on, let me show this. My pan is a little bit embarrassing. It has, you know, normal marks in there. Okay, so I'm gonna put this here, waiting for the oven to preheat to 350 degrees. Once we do that, I'm gonna put it in. I should have read it earlier. I didn't know that it's going to be oven only. All right, so let's on to our, while we wait for the Brazilian cheese breads, let's open contestant number 2 in the appetizer category, and this is the cheese curds. You can, today all the appetizers are non-microwave appetizers. So it says, cooking instructions, conventional oven, 450 degrees Fahrenheit. And cook for 9 to 10 minutes. So I'm not going to use that, because the temperature for the cheese breads is different. So I'm going to use the air fryer instead. So preheat air fryer for 5 minutes to 360 degrees Fahrenheit. Cook for 6 minutes to an internal temperature of 165 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay. All right, let's do this. This is how it looks. It kind of looks like tater tots inside. And there's no sauce bag. There's no sauce bag. All right, let's put a little in the air fryer. I'll be back. All right, so since the appetizers are a little fancy and needs, you know, the oven or the air fryer, I'm gonna move on to the main category first, because I have a feeling the main category items are microwavable. So we'll do swapsies today, where we start with main and then we go to appetizer. No one's policing that, so I think we're good. So on to the main category. We have 2 really good contestants this week. Both of them are pies. But the first contestant is the handheld chicken pot pies. I think this is kind of like patties in Caribbean culture, or curry puffs in Malaysian culture. And this we can microwave. The second contestant in the category is the beef shepherd's pie. where I think shepherd's pie is a British dish, I think. I could be wrong. And yes, you can microwave it as well. So let's start with the handheld chicken pot pies, and let's see how they look inside first. Oh, Betsy's there. That's my other cat, Betsy. So last week you met Betsy. Last week you met Dee Dee. This week you're meeting Betsy. She's the youngest of the three, and she is super agile, super curious all the time. Every time something new is going on, she's gonna be up in the business, up in my business. Every time I'm doing something new, so I don't know. I think she smells the box just now. Betsy, you wanna say hi? Come, let's say hi. All right, this is my youngest baby. She is 2 years younger than Uchu and Bet. No, is she? I think she's 3. She's 3, going on 4 years old. She is a lot more agile. She was born and raised in New York City. She came from a hoarding situation. I fostered her from a hoarding situation. I meant to just keep her for a few weeks until she finds her forever home, and then I fell in love with her and she became another foster fail. She is absolutely adorable and has the most amazing personality. Look at her. She is constantly looking for something else to do. Look at her. She smells food. She knows to not bother any of the human food, but she doesn't stop her from trying to smell it. But she is the wild one of the three. So Dee Dee is the more mature, demure one of the three. Betsy's the more rebellious, adventurous. She's the one who would who would probably backpack all by herself through Grand Canyon or something. But for now, she's stuck indoors. All right. Okay, what was I doing? Chicken pot pies. So there's 2 in here, and the good thing is it's individually packed. So if you want to bring it to work, you can just drop this in your handbag and you're good to go, right? If you have a microwave at work, that is. So instructions: microwave heat times may vary depending on oven wattage. Remove all packaging and place hand pie on a microwave safe dish and heat on high power for 1.5 minutes. Okay, easy enough. Let's get one of my bowls. So I made these bowls, so that's I'm kind of proud to show them. This is my lime inspired bowl. I made it a few years ago when I was a member of a pottery center in Brooklyn. This is how it looks. It pretty much looks like a patty. Let me go put it in the microwave. All right. So while that's in the microwave, let's put this up here. Hopefully Betsy doesn't bother it. While that's in the microwave, let's look at how we prepare the beef shepherd's pie. Where's the opening? I think this is meant to be, 2 servings. All right. 2 servings. This is how it looks. It looks like a airplane meal. Kind of looks like that, right? What do you have to do? What the hell? Okay. Microwave on high for 10 to 11 minutes. Remove tray from box and open one end of the film overwrap to vent. Okay, so simple enough. Open this, and it smells pretty good. I don't know why I'm showing. I just wanted to show it. And then it's just a layer of mashed potatoes up top. If you don't know what shepherd's pie is beef, vegetables, potatoes, all the sorts at the bottom, and then a layer of mashed potatoes up top. Usually if you make it in the oven, you get like a crispy top, but we're not doing that today. We're just putting it in the microwave. I'll be back. So I'm gonna put it for 4 minutes first, the shepherd's pie, because I've never put anything in the microwave for 10 minutes before. So it kind of scares me. So this is how handheld pot pie looks like. Looks pretty good. I think it would have been better if it was put in the oven, so that would be crispy. But you know, this is what we have. All right, let's try this. Oh, I don't know what that's for. So you see the layers of pastry. Honestly, I don't see much else from other than the layers of pastry. Oh, you see, okay, yeah, you see chicken and potato. I don't see anything else. Okay, let's go. First bite. It's pretty decent. Layer of pastry that, you know, since it's in the microwave, it's not crispy, but you know, it's good. It tastes nice and buttery. The inside, honestly, I feel like the pastry is a bit too thick and the filling is not thick enough. Let me try another bite. Okay, so now you see the veggies. Oh shit. So there's like a pea in there. So this is my second bite, and this is my first time seeing a vegetable. So they're not too generous with the filling, but the pastry is pretty good. Okay, so I would rate this a pretty good. So I would say that this is good. And what I like about it is that it's individually packed. So I think that's a really good feature. I don't know what went off just now. Let me go check that. Set timer for 6 minutes. Oh, price. The chicken pot pie was $4.49. So for two, so $2.25 for one, more or less. Pretty pricey for a you know, okay-ish pie. It's all right. So let me go check on the shepherd's pie. All right, so I am back with my shepherd's pie. What do you call it? Beef shepherd's pie. This is how it looks. I ended up putting it in for about 8 minutes. It's very hot, I think it's hot enough. The sides feel very hot, at least. So this is how it looks like. Again, it looks like airplane, you know, one of those airplane tray foods. Ugh, watch out. Ugh, hot. All right, steaming. Whew. Hot. All right, so first impressions, it doesn't smell that good. It smells kind of stale, but let's see. I think it is cooked through. It has like pieces of beef. I thought it was gonna be grounded beef. I'm like salivating as I look at it because it's like steaming. Okay, let's taste it. Hot. Okay. Hold on, let me try again. One more spoon. Wait, let me take out the cheese breads from the oven. Set timer for 3 minutes. Okay. The cheese breads aren't ready yet. All right, so let's try a second bite because I couldn't get the first bite. Like the first bite of the handheld pot pies and the first bite of this one, like it's not representative of the rest of the things because I didn't taste anything other than potatoes for the shepherd's pie and pastry for the pot pie. So this one looks more varied. It has corn, beef, peas, and mashed potatoes in there. Okay, I like this. So the beef is not the beef is very like tender and it's it's not chewy. I don't like chewy beef. I don't eat beef often, and when I do eat it, it's the type that's like tender and non-fatty. So the beef is really good. I would say that the ratio of filling to potatoes is kind of off, because there's like 50% mashed potatoes and 60% mashed potatoes and 40% filling. So I would have preferred it the other way. But then in terms of the filling itself, I feel like the filling is a lot better than the pot pie. The pot pie's filling is kind of bland, and this one has a lot more flavor. So I think for the main category, the winner is pretty clear. The winner would be the beef shepherd's pie by a margin. So definitely buy this the next time you're at Trader Joe's. And I forgot to mention the price again, because I'm bad at this. The price is $5.49. So it's pretty comparable, because there's two, as in it could feed 2 people. And just now the pot pie was $2.50 each, and this one is $2.75 each serving. So pretty comparable, but filling wise, the shepherd's pie is a lot better. It's a lot meatier, a lot more vegetables, less stingy. Winner. I'm back with the appetizers. Okay, let's start with the bread. So the bread is, I think I mentioned it already. The bread is, did I not mention it? The bread is $4.99 for 12 pieces. This is how it looks. It's puffy. It seems like a dinner roll, kind of like a dinner roll. It smells very cheesy. And let's look inside. Oh, it's stringy, like, cheese stringy. That looks pretty good and pretty oily. First bite. This is good. Oh my god. That is good. It's so the texture is like midway between bread and cheese, like melted cheese. So it has this bounciness and that stringiness of cheese, and the savoriness from like Parmesan, so it is Parmesan cheese. And if you look inside, it's kind of like, it has a lot of air pockets, so it's not dense, So I would really recommend this. I would rate this really good. The next contender in the appetizer category is the cheese curds, again in my homemade bowls. Cheese curds, pretty. It looks like deep fried cheese, to be honest. It looks like little nuggets. I see this nugget. This one kind of like started oozing out a little bit. I think it's kind of the same theme as the cheese breads. So let's try it. First bite. All right. Oh, salty. Oh my god, that's salty. Oh my god. So this is essentially cheese, breaded cheese. There's cheese inside a coating of, like a coating. And I think it's kind of like, if you took string cheese, you chopped it up and then put breading over it. This is what it is. But the breading, I don't know if it's the breading or the cheese, it's so salty. And look how oily it is. Oh, that's salty. I would actually rate this a bad. I would not buy this. I would not recommend the breaded cheese curds because it's too salty and it has more breading than cheese. So, it's just too much compared to the cheese breads. The cheese bread is like nice and fluffy. You don't feel like heavy. The cheese curds was like very dense. The cheese bread is like nice and puffy. So this is a bad that I would not recommend buying it. And by that logic, we know who the winner is for the appetizer category. It's by a landslide, the Brazilian cheese bread, Brazilian style cheese bread. Before we get to the dessert category, I want to wash everything down, especially after that salty cheese curd. Let's open our drinks. So the first one, I'm really excited about this one, something spritzy. It has grapefruit, cranberry, orange juice, and aromatic bitter flavor. It has a lot of sugar in it, 17 grams of sugar. Of that, 16 grams is added sugars. But I'm gonna drink a little bit, sip a little bit, and then keep it for another day. This one, that ASMR sound of can opening. I didn't put it at my booth, I put it at my mic. For a sip. Oh, that smells really good. It smells like a candle. I don't know if you would want to drink a candle, but it smells citrusy. It smells a very grapefruit forward. Okay, not that sweet. Even though it has a lot of added sugars, it's not that sweet. It has like a bitter, excuse me. It has a bitter flavor to it, but it's good. It's good. It's a good palate cleanser, especially after that salty cheese curd. It's good. I would say this is a good. You know, I would buy it, or depending on the mood. If I'm feeling like something, you know, citrusy, I would buy it. How much is this? This is $1.99. It's expensive. $2 for this? Okay, $2 for that. Next in the beverage category is the Honeycrisp apple juice, the sparkling Honeycrisp apple juice beverage. Essentially a Snapple. No, not Snapple. What do you call it? Zapple. In Malaysia, we have I don't know if we still have it, but we used when I was a kid, we had this drink, apple juice based drink that was fizzy called Zapple. Is it Zapple? I think so. I think this is what that's going to be. Essentially sparkling apple juice. Okay, like Martinelli's, you know. Very appley. No surprise there. First sip. Tastes like apple juice. It has a weird aftertaste. Not that impressed with this, especially for the price. It's $1.69. These drinks are really expensive. $1.69 for this Honeycrisp apple juice, sparkling apple juice. It tastes like apple juice. It tastes like apple juice. It has like a weird aftertaste, like this. Oh, excuse me. Like this. I don't know. It's just odd. It's not off-putting, but it probably is a little off-putting. But you know, it's apple juice. So between the two, though, I would probably put something spritzy, sparkling beverage compared to the Honeycrisp. All right, so let's move on to our final category, which is always my favorite category. I said category. My favorite category, which is desserts. In the dessert category, we have two really strong contenders. The first is a Brigadeiros, which is a fudgy bonbon with chocolate sprinkles. There are 4.5 servings in each box. Each serving is 2 pieces, and it costs $3.99. So 4.5 servings. So $1, pretty much like $1 for each serving for these bonbons. We'll find out how big they are. And the second contender in the dessert category is the maple leaf ice cream sandwich. There are 4 servings in this box. There's 4 pieces in this box, and it costs $3.99 for 4 pieces, so $1 each. So pretty standard, $1 each. I'm excited to start with the chocolate because I want to get rid of this salty cheese curd flavor in my mouth, and I feel like the chocolate would do that job. Let's put this aside. Let's bring out my trusty bowl. And again, I made this. When I made this, I thought it was going to be a ramen bowl, but the rule of thumb is that every time you bake your dish, and you have to bake it twice when you make a bowl, every time you bake it, it shrinks by 25%. So I baked it twice because I baked it once to make it hard, and then I glazed it, and then I baked it again. So each time it like shrunk to this size. So it made like a good appetizer bowl. I really loved doing ceramics. It's really therapeutic. You know, if you want to break from life, that's a good hobby to take on, but it's expensive though. That's why I stopped. Anyway, this is how it looks, like an inch probably. It has this protective film, which I think is impractical. Look, I tried to tear it open and it just came apart. This is horrible packaging. It better be good. What the hell? Oh my god, this is horrible packaging. Okay, I had to open it like that. It's very impractical. If you put it back in the freezer, it's gonna get freezer burn. Stupid. This is how it looks. Big as my eye. It smells very cocoa forward, and it has like chocolate sprinkles. All right, here we go. Each piece has 60 calories. Not bad. Okay. That's really good. It's chocolate. It's chocolatey. Kind of sweet. Actually, very sweet. It has a very chewy, kind of like fudgy consistency, and you can taste like condensed milk in it, which is, yeah, it's actually the first ingredient, which means that it's mostly condensed milk. That's how it gets that, like, you know, chewy, like mochi like texture. This is pretty good. Very good. I would say very good. If I'm craving something chocolatey, this would be it. The next and final item that we're tasting today is going to be the maple leaf ice cream sandwich. Okay. This is how it looks like inside. Perfect. It's individually packed, which is always a good thing. That means it's less likely to get freezer burn when you put it back in the freezer. I don't know why I'm smelling plastic. Obviously, you can smell it. All right, so let's see. Oh, that's so cute. Hold on, how many calories is one? 150 calories per serving, which is not bad. This is how it looks. Maple leaf. Let me read the description again. Maple flowered ice cream sandwich between maple leaf cookies. I just live eat it as I was describing that. It's a product of Canada. So today we're eating a lot of Canadian stuff. The cheese curds, the maple thingy-majig. So yeah, I don't know what that says. Let's go for it. Smell it. Smells doesn't smell too strong. I don't smell the maple flavor that much. So here it goes. That is good. I think this is the best item out of all things today. Okay. So first of all, I would say the composition, the ratio of ice cream to cookies, I think some would argue that they could put more ice cream in there, but I think this is perfect. This is like the perfect ratio of cookie to ice cream to cookie. The maple cookie, very maple forward. And let me taste the ice cream on its own. Let me do that. The maple ice cream on its own is not remarkable. It's unremarkable. It's a little grainy, but in the cookie, it's really, really good. Okay, all right. So the cookies, it's not hard. It's like it has that not so much brownie. It's not like dense like brownies. It's slightly less dense than brownie texture, but it's like soft and still has like a bite to it. It's not like totally soft or it's like soggy. So it's like held its its integrity, its structure, even though it was in contact with the ice cream. So I would say clear winner for the dessert category would be the maple leaf ice cream sandwiches. This is a clear winner. So let me summarize the winners for today. In the appetizer category, we have the Brazilian style cheese bread. In the main category, we have the beef shepherd's pie. And in the dessert category, we have the maple leaf ice cream sandwiches. And to wash it all down, I would recommend the something spritzy, sparkling, festive beverage. And I think all those items is good to feed two. The desserts will probably go further. All together, if you were to do a 3-course meal with someone, someone special, if you want to host someone, all together it would be the Brazilian bread would be $4.99, the shepherd's pie would be $5.49, and the maple leaf ice cream will be $4. So that all together would be $15. So you can host someone, 3-course meal, and you'll have a really good time. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again next week.